I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. I'm so excited.
Hello, how's it going? This is Derek, and today I would like to talk about the economy, the economic collapse from a new age Mayan calendar point of view, why this is going to happen, and where we will go from there the best that I can. Now, if you look at the people that have called this economic collapse, you would think of people like Peter Schiff. A couple years ago, he made a book that was called How to Profit from This Upcoming Economic Collapse. You've had people on here, many great YouTubers like Man of Truth and Vision Victory, who have given us great facts and reasons for the economic collapse. And as far as how I look at the economy based on a factual level, I use technical analysis. So I use charts like this one there, and based on this chart here, the chance of a bottom is like well under 1%, and this is without the information I'm going to be telling you soon. Now, and the reason why it is because first of all, it has just made a huge move down. It's went from 11,000 and then ranging between 7,500 and 9,000 pretty much ever since the start of October to now. And does this mean that there's going to be a bottom because of a huge drop like that? Well, maybe on the short run. I mean, maybe that 7,500 number is a bottom until like January, February, March or something. But nonetheless, the rallies that will come is most likely going to be just that, a short-term rally. So when I look at the charts, there is no need for me to think that a bottom's coming soon. And when you look at this chart back here, I noticed that it's up for about 2 decades, down for about 2 decades, and so on. So it's been down since 2000, so that's about 8 years. So if that's the case, we got at least another 8 years, because it does seem like a 15 to 20 year period. So if you're looking for a bottom and you're looking to get in stocks, I would predict it about 8 years. So I mean, if you're holding 401k plans, there's a good chance you're going to lose a lot more money. Now, when I look at what the bottom's going to be, I'm predicting between 1 and 2,000 on the Dow, which you might say that is really low, and I might say it's really high. It depends on how you look on polarity. And that's with today's money. So if inflation doubles, that would be between 2,000 and 4,000, of course. So however that works out to inflation based on today's money, that is where I expect the Dow to go. Now, like I say, if you're looking for factual reasons for the collapse, there is many great people on here that are telling you that, and they have amazingly good valid points for the reason for this collapse. So if that's the case, you can view them. They'll give you great information and facts that are true. So based on that, that's the good information. Now, the information I have is based on the Mayan calendar and the shift in consciousness, because this world has been that of fear, hatred, negativity, what we would call the lower frequency, and it has been that way since the dawn of time. And it seems to me what the Mayan calendar is telling me is that we are exiting the dark ages and entering the light ages, so, or the golden ages, whatever you want to call it. So with this being the case, this is going to mean that a death of the dark ages is going to create death pains, and the birth of the golden ages is going to create birth pains. So the truth of the matter does seem that the next decade or so could have some difficulties as far as physical reality of manifestations that are going to be created. And one of them is going to be the collapse of the economy. And what the Mayan calendar talks about is, since the new world has begun, The evolution was that of law, which lasted for a few thousand years. I'm talking around 3000 BC to a few hundred years ago. It was all about implementing laws, so that's why all of the political system and all the religion system implemented all of these laws, because that was how consciousness was at the time. The consciousness that followed that was that of power, and that lasted from about 1700 and something, like 1740 or something, and that lasted to the end of the millennium, right around 1999 to 2000, in that area there. That was all about power and the distribution of power, so that's why the industrial age boomed up, like that's why it excelled the way it did. And after that finished, these changes go shorter and shorter in time. So the next one was that of ethics, or finding out what's right or wrong for you. So that is why we're seeing this huge truth movement coming in right now. And a lot of people see money as evil as the way it's run. Now, money can be great, and I truly think it can be. And if we use money correctly, we could use it positively for the good instead of the evil. But we have a system that makes the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, with so much greed in the world. We have a stock market system which is set up in a corruptive, negative-based system. And once again, this makes the rich get richer, poor getting poorer. And based on that, the economy should collapse based on the fact that people are finding out what's right and wrong, and the changes are going to be manifesting for future worlds. And in order to create a new economy and a new beautiful world, a better money system, we have to destroy what is out there. And this is the area, like I say, of knowing truth from fiction for yourself. And everyone's truth may be different than somebody else's, which makes this world extremely unique. But that is why we're seeing great films like Zeitgeist Addendum and Money as Debt, and we're finding the truth on the dollar. So a change is going to have to be made. Now, what change is going to be manifested from this could be anyone's guess right now, and whatever happens is going to happen. But it truly seems to me that because of this, and because we are moving into an age of light, we are going to be destroying what is evil in this world. And I truly believe that the way money is run, that the way our economic system is run, is that of evil and negativity. Now, whose fault is it? It's nobody's fault. It's evolution that is doing this, and it's supposed to happen. So accept the fact that things have happened this way, and I'm accepting the fact that a change has to be made, and it's going to be a change for the betterment of society and for the betterment of the world, at least from a conscious point of view, as we exit a dark age and enter into a golden age of truth and of beauty. So I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Have yourself a great day. Peace, love, and light. Bye-bye.